3 reasons why being plant-based scares you and how to get over it. Hey, it's your girl Carmelle Jean-Francois, owner and founder of Seafit Coaching. Welcome back to my channel. And welcome back to another installment of the Sugar Savvy Solution, acclimating the foodie in you to a life beyond sugar. Hey, quick reminder. If you like this episode or if you like any of my shows, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and also subscribe to this channel while you're there. And one more thing I need you to do. Share it with someone. Share it with someone who could get some benefit, who could find some value out of the content that's on my channel. Today we're talking about 3 reasons why being plant-based scares you and how to get over it. I decided to become whole food plant-based on a whim. One night I was literally doing my meal prep for the rest of the week and I said, let me try this thing out. So I literally threw everything in the freezer and I decided to become whole food plant-based. So I know that's not the story for so many people. For so many people, it's days and weeks and months and maybe even years of kind of settling into the idea of giving up meat, eggs, dairy, seafood, ice cream forever, or at least for a while, right? For me, I thrusted myself all in and I dealt with a lot of the things that we're going to talk about today as they came. Let's dive in. I have 3 reasons for you, 3 reasons why people are actually quite afraid of committing to being whole food plant-based. The first reason is being the oddball out, being different. There's the social aspect to your new personal preference that's now in jeopardy. You may be considered strange or even crazy, not for wanting any of Auntie's mac and cheese. You might even be chastised for not following the family's traditional foods, customs, and recipes. Or your friends or colleagues might look at you strangely for not diving into that bucket of hot wings when it comes to the bar. And it feels awkward to explain why. But quite frankly, if your family and friends are having a problem with your decision to become whole food plant-based, it shines a super bright light on their dietary habits. Habits that they probably don't want to take a closer look at themselves. So what to do about it? What to do about it? You get over it. And you let them get over it too. Stand proud and tall about the decision that you made to become whole food plant-based. And they'll have no other choice but to accept it. And maybe then the opportunity to talk about why you made that decision will open up. And who knows, you might inspire a family member or friend to do the same. The second reason why you're probably afraid of becoming whole food plant-based is because you feel like you'll never enjoy your food again. And nothing could be further from the truth, I promise you. Let me explain. This is all about the mindset. When I became whole food plant-based, I felt like a kid at the candy store in the produce section. The plethora of foods around me excited me so much, but I know that's not necessarily going to be your story. But it wasn't about the foods that was literally no longer on the table for me to enjoy, but it was that I got to enjoy the textures and the colors and the combinations I was gonna put together. But I gotta be 100% honest with you. Every once in a while I'd stop and say, oh yeah, no scallops, no more eel sushi, ice cream and cake, everyone's favorite, cheese. So what do you do about that? You truly have to keep an open mind. You have to embrace the foods that now you get to enjoy. And I promise you, you embrace the new foods that you get to enjoy and embrace the new ways in which you could enjoy them, missing the other foods won't be that bad. And there's so many different whole food, plant-based, vegan options for some of the foods that we were used to consuming before we became plant-based. It's a matter of making it work for you and enjoying the process. And the third reason why being whole food plant-based scares you is because it actually scares you to take a closer look at your dietary habits and why you keep them. The closer we take a look at why we keep the habits we do with regard to our food is because it may force us to realize that these habits are what's causing us the most distress physically, emotionally, economically, and socially. Once we acknowledge these habits, we're kind of forced to make a decision to either let them go or keep doing what we're doing, knowing the harm it's causing in our lives. It's not easy facing the dependence we have on the comfort that food brings. Food is there for us when we're happy and we're celebrating, but it's also there for us when we're sad and when we need comfort as well. So what do we do about it? We have to be honest. We have to be honest about our relationship with food and why we can't seem to let go of certain foods. Are we filling a void, hiding a trauma, or is an addiction to refined sugars, flours, and ultra-processed foods? These are big questions. If you're ready for that level of honesty, and if you're ready to find freedom from these cravings, then going whole food plant-based is only part of the answer. Making a decision is another part of it, and you could also check out some other options in the show notes. I think the reason why I took so much pleasure and pride in being whole food plant-based is because of the level of freedom it awarded me. Freedom from not being judged by other people as I ate what I knew was harmful to my body. Freedom for no longer feeling controlled by the food that was on the table placed before me. How many of you know the sound of foods calling your name? I don't hear those sounds, not as strongly as I did, because I will always admit that I am a recovering addict, a recovering food and sugar addict, so I know how that feels. And again, I am Carmelle Jean-Francois. I am your whole food plant-based fitness and nutrition coach. I'm here to acclimate the foodie in you to a life beyond sugar, because there is life beyond sugar. There's life beyond addiction. And I'm excited for you to experience it. Join me there on the other side. Wanted to share a disclaimer. I am not your physician. I am not your healthcare professional, but I am your coach. Everything that I share here is for entertainment and informational purposes only, but you have your responsibility to do your due diligence or seek the advice of your medical professional. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. 3 reasons why being plant-based scares the shit out of you.